as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
He ain't got no fucking route running.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Defensively, is a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second and 10, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Houston.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep run. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, but it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
To Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now first and 10 at their own 23. First carry for Nick Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And this results in 6. Touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. Heading out
What big Reds in you, bro? He gonna run the clock out too like a fuck nigga.
Offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Took a minute, but you good now.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
So it took you a minute, but you good now.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
1st and 10.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of
nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Come on. Come on.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to him.
Oh, damn.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And
that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Bro,
so
niggas don't be wanting you to lose, dog.
He goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great...
And that's caught inside the 35. Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
First down, Texans.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Got 3,000 yards, nothing.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Brandon Cook.
I gotta challenge this.
It's the receiver he was going after, and that'll bring up second down.
What lead?
Watson off play action. Throw complete right side to Cooks. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Andrew Sendejo swoops in for the sack.
Andrew Sendejo on the tackle. And it's fourth down.
On 4th down, Watson eluding the pressure right, letting one go deep for the end zone. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 17, Mayfield.
Come on, pick that
His
hole.
throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, Mayfield. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 45-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Whitney merciless. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Intended for Rashard.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Texans 1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Watson again. This is Johnson.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
This is David Johnson.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Brandon Cooks. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Texans 20, Browns 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And down
game
the
over.
Scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them
How
here.
did that
They
was the
know
game
the score.
over?
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need
You drop him back on
big
Warzone?
time.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
10 yards to go.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Second and goal.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throws right side, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw is Watson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the ball first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Now second and 7 from the 23. Throwing, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, Mayfield.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Mercilus in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Whitney Mercilus has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the 1st half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Watson on 1st down. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I'm on 5
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
That boy Cordell Patterson shifty, boy. You hear me?
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Flood pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked.
See a nigga block a punt.
And that's truly the way to change field position, isn't it? Block the punt and then take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll give it to Chubb. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
Texans 20.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz.
And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away.
Brandon Cooks.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Houston.
Watson.
Brandon Cooks. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like
come on at 9.
The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yo.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what
got a monitor now.
The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. Mayfield on first down. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Yo.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'll be on soon.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Decent start to the
that boy
drive,
Fournette hardly be in the game.
Things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Mayfield's pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's
That's Khalil.
coming, let alone getting 2
Dude, that
hands
boy
around
strong.
it, into your
That boy
body,
strong
and
as
absorbing
fuck.
the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And again, it's Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. Landry brushes him off. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
49-yard line.
You can play it right now?
On 1st and 10, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That's a good gain.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
The Bucs down by a point.
Let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Texans 27, Browns 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Throw left side complete. That's
where you get the code from?
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Watson off play action. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. 26 yards on the play there. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture, as now they've got a 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. But it's going to be 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans will extend their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it.
You said them big curly tail lizards?
Hand and making that happen. I don't know if it gets
ain't
much
going
better than
nowhere,
what we just saw there.
At their own 25-yard line.
One of the kids, what?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Oh, the little clear one.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here.
Those shit don't even move when you stump at them.
All I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
On the return. The Browns take over.
Mayfield's going to lead.
They needed a they had a gun shooting through walls and rocks.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You had finished cooking that shit, bro?
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here,
look at that boy.
Before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
I hope you ain't laying down, bro. You can't be laying down after you laying 8, bro.
Drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32.
I ain't gonna lie. I like them boys to win one more, and then they gonna win.
Into the hands of his tight end, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mayfield off the play fake. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mayfield with it once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
The numbers show that he did, though.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jacob Phillips brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 35.
Stay loose. Stay loose. Today's final score,
Coming in hot.
Texans 48, Browns 23.
We definitely exceeded expectations too. Give a fuck what a nigga say about the Heat. You know next year we gonna be mentioned as representing the East pussy niggas. Yeah.